this morning and talk about the Senate. Under Akpabio, a lot has been happening. One thing Nigerians are looking for so that we could stop having a manufactured coalition, so that the votes count will be the principal factor that determines who leads us. You know, this manual coalition is opportunity for manual miracles. Nigerians are tired of manual miracles. Is this Senate aware that there could be consequences when you deny people the ability to elect their leader and you say you are practicing democracy? Yes, in 2022 Electoral Act, there is opportunity for electronic transmission of results, no doubt about that, but it's not mandatory. Then the exception was you could use manual, and as a result, it was left for the INEC to use their discretion. But trust Nigerians, they will convert the exception to the rule and take the rule to become exception. Where are we headed? Let me start with you, Dr. Piper.
It's a sad day for democracy. It's a sad day for democracy that the Senate, those we voted into power to legislate on behalf of Nigerians, could be doing this. That in the 21st century, when technology has taken over the world, where everyone, even the illiterate woman in the village, knows how to use WhatsApp, knows how to use Facebook, knows how to use TikTok, in the age where money is being electronically transferred from one person to the other, every market woman knows how to use Money Point, how to use OPay. You are now telling us that our votes cannot be electronically transferred compulsorily, which means after counting the vote, after voting, you want to carry the vote on your head and then manually move the vote to a collating center and begin to count this. We begin to wonder, who are these kind of people we elected into office? And if the Nigerian people are serious, it is time to get rid of everyone in this National Assembly, both in the House of Reps and in the Senate. Make sure they don't go back to their seats.
I want to come to you. Before making sure they don't go back to the Senate, the instruments to make sure that they don't go back to the Senate is incumbent already. And Nigerians are going to accept this, or they are going to insist that that law should be revisited.
Nigerians have already accepted. I can tell you unequivocally, as we're here now, Dr. Piper has already accepted. If Dr. Piper has not accepted, he should have been on the street. Oh yes, I can tell you, even the Dr. Piper that is sitting here is compromised. Look, let me tell you something. It's not the fault of the National Assembly. What is democracy? Government of the people, for the people, and by the people.
I'm not a senator.
You don't have
I'm not a member of the National Assembly.
Somebody is
I'm just a civil society.
Yes, civil society group. Why are the civil society group? We saw them functioning in 2011, 12, 13, 14. We saw them functioning even during the military era. This era is the era of civil society group. Where are they? Where are the people? Listen, where are the opposition? When Peter Randy and Okpala were on the streets and saying this, where are the articles? Where are the obese? Where are the old Erufai to support them and march to INEC and march to National Assembly? This is where we have what you call bipartisan.
Let me tell you.
If truly Okafor, they really want a change. Because what I think is that even the ADC and every other party are also planning of how to rig election.
You know, I said it the other day, if you remember, Atiku took Obasanjo to court 6 times and won.
Yes.
You know, no matter how I try to tell Atiku, now sit down, you have been trying, go away. Atiku took Obasanjo to court 6 times and won and preserved and deepened democracy. He worked against Obasanjo third term. If Obasanjo third term was not stopped, he could have turned to 7 term. Maybe Obasanjo will still be our president. Obi will not have opportunity to contest. Erifai will not have opportunity to contest. Amechi will not have opportunity to contest. So we still give that credit to Atiku.
Yes.
I see Atiku even has headed many protests. I expect opposition parties, I expect CSOs to demand, because how do you remove these same people? Why would you not want a free and fair election?
That's why I'm saying that
we don't need to keep them blocked up.
No. You should leave the CSOs.
I would like to defend myself.
Yes.
Within the past 3 months,
Yes.
I have led protests to INEC twice. It is on record.
Yeah.
So please just go check it. The videos are everywhere. I have led protests to the National Assembly within the past 3 months 4 times. Now, there is an extent to which we can go as an individual. I remember going as a one-man protester to the National Assembly. And when the security came after me, I told them, if you're going to stop me from protesting, I will kill myself right here, right now in your presence, because this is my right as a citizen. They left me alone. There's an extent to which we can go as individuals.
Yes.
You get it? The best we can do is to protest. But you are protesting against people who will not listen. And that is why I keep putting it on the youth. If you are a Nigerian youth and you are watching me, I am accusing you of cowardice. I'm accusing you of being the problem. I'm telling you to your face that because you cannot rise up, that is why you are being oppressed.
Okay, let me come to you.
Yes.
Out of the 109 senatorial districts that we have,
Yes.
which district is it that doesn't want a free, fair, credible election?
Okay, for the things that.
So now, if every district wants that,
Yes.
can they get at their senator?
No. So why do you think every district want that? I was saying something before I came to an end. I said even the opposition, why did they close ranks, right, and come out en masse?
We don't have an opposition. Okay, who do you call an opposition? Is it ADC?
Yes.
ADC is not an opposition.
just a party.
ADC is an association of disgruntled complainants. ADC, Association of disgruntled people who have been in power. They are frustrated and they are not in power.
I agree with you.
Yes.
But are there people that are opposing this government, whether you call them opposition or whatever you call them? We should all get together, or every of these persons.
Now, okay, let me,
whether they are CSO, whether they are
let me tell you.
whether they are NGO.
Let me tell you. Okay, what if you say ADC is the only opposition? What of Turaki that forcefully went to ensure that the handing over of PDP secretariat to the people that anointed themselves as chairman didn't happen? And right there, he made a call that there was need for us to preserve democracy. You think PDP is not working? NDCs have over 5 court cases. PDP also have court cases. LP has court cases. SDP has court cases.
So you have to allow me.
All of them are all parties.
That's what I'm saying.
PDP as a PDP have more structures.
Yes, the PDP that you're talking about, they are trying to put their head.
All of them.
No, hold on.
What he was trying to say is that all of them are already jaundiced.
Let me talk. You understand? Now they have to first of all put their heads above the water. Now, when I'm talking about the bipartisan nature of how protests should come, whatever, even if you are in APC and you believe in electronic transmission of result,
you should be able to come out and protest.
That's what we're saying. Because the issue of electronic transmission of result is not a party affair.
No,
it's a right. It's a democratic affair.
But look at it. You also look at things from the fact that some people in APC, though they don't agree with everything that's happening in APC, they cannot talk. There are reasons why they cannot talk. They don't want to lose their stand. They don't want to be expelled from the party. Those are the things we should go beyond. And like I said, Even forget your position. No matter if you're a good Nigerian, what you should do, stand up and say,
PK, we don't have good Nigerians anymore.
No, we
you
do.
see, this is
I
why
am one.
you know. Okay,
I am one.
thank you. Well, we are now in the majority. You know, in those days, you know, even when you look at the upheaval that started in the Middle East, it began with just individuals. In those days, if one person gets provoked and comes out to protest, you see 2, 3 people, others joining, 4, 5, 6. Before you know, it becomes a crowd. Not like that anymore. You can see videos of one-man protests that I have held several times. The Nigerian youth will even be the one mocking you. Oh guy, you not go rest. Oh guy, what do you want to do? Oh guy, you want kill yourself. Oh guy, you what person?
Doctor, what we must look at is that things must stem from somewhere.
No.
We cannot always say.
Yeah, but now
these are
look at it from
things go.
INEC standpoint.
Yes.
Leaving this at the discretion of INEC. Are you by any means? Because truthfully, you know, I've always said that the law you make for Igbo man, they are not better people per se, but their mentality functions differently.
And their structure.
It's not the kind of law you make for a Nigerian. In Igbo place, I said it several times. You know, if you have white line demarcate two-way traffic, that is good enough for everybody to keep to their side, knowing that white solid line indicates you can't overtake, you can't go to the other side at that time. But in Nigeria, you have to demarcate that place with a solid concrete barrier. Otherwise, they will go there. And that is the only reason why we need this mandatory electronic transmission of results. Otherwise, what we have in 2022 Electoral Act that is still being written would have been sufficient if INEC chooses to transmit. They used it the last time. That was what Bob said. They used it the last time. Now they're leaving it at their discretion. Does it mean that INEC, worst case, is going to give us a glitch?
I don't. Let me give this analogy. Just let me talk this one. INEC now makes chairmen of political parties.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes,
absolutely. They decide who will be the leader
and they are going to
of
make
a political party.
It's so bad.
They are going to make more.
Yes.
They are going to make in PDP.
INEC and court.
They are going to INEC and court. They are going to make in PDP.
Yes.
Amu Peter has come as an aberration. I can tell you that.
Yes.
And I'm saying it. He has an agenda, and he's set on his agenda from the beginning of when he started talking.
But someone employed him.
No, it doesn't matter.
You get
now,
it. Someone employed him.
He told us that look, INEC as it is has electronic transmission was not the main thing. That's what he told us when he first came in. He has made chairman. So how are you expecting that same INEC, headed by Amu Peter, to give us what we better than what we had before?
Credible election.
It gives the same something.
Yes, I agree with PK 100%, because now we have a situation where it is INEC and the judiciary that decides who will be the chairman of a political party. And you go to an INEC portal, they tell you this is the chairman, and then underneath you see a clause by court order. So it is now INEC and the court. After the court has told us that the leadership of a political party is the internal, decision of the people. Now it begins with they say he who pays the piper dictates the tune. So whoever appoints the INEC chairman actually dictates the tune. So it is no longer wrong to say that INEC is just an extension of the ruling party. That independence, which is the first I, should be taken away, so we are left with the neck. So we know it is not an independent, National Electoral Commission.
If you look at the way Dr. Amobiton started, first of all, he discredited Vivas. Secondly,
and IRFs.
Yes. Secondly, he exonerated INEC from issues of electronic transmission and said it depends on the Senate. Now it has happened in the Senate. If it remains like this, and Nigerians that will know, never able to demand for anything. If it remains like this, do you think Amobiton's agenda to do whatever he wants to do is fulfilled?
Of course. He was employed, not even appointed. He was employed for a reason. So he owes his paymaster, that much. to do exactly what they employed him for. So I'm sure that Amupiton is doing what Amupiton has been employed to do. Amupiton, I don't know what that name means in his language, but when I hear that name, it resonates to me like someone who has been paid to do a hatchet job. Under Amupiton, all opposition parties have been destroyed. Under Amupiton, we are seeing a one-party system.
Let's provide a solution and let's talk to the political parties. My talking to the political parties, whether it's Atiku, whether it's Obi, whether it's Amechi, whether it's any other person, if they really are serious with what they are doing, or not also relying that they are going to beat the ruling party in their game, they should come out and say, we want electronic transmission result. I listened to Amechi one day and he said that during Jonathan era they opened their chest and they marched up to INEC. And I'm sure you know about that. Where is those kind of protests today? But if they are saying that the present president will not hear, listen, what is cancer? Cancer is internal cells fighting other cells in the body. It's very simple. It's body fighting body. So if we don't want to be a cancerous Nigerian, the body must come out from what it is now, right? And stay on the outside and say, no, these things will not be. But their silence and not giving credence to the fight that the younger ones, because if you look at Peter Randi, he's a younger one. Am I correct? If they are not giving credence to what they are...
Peter Randi you are talking about is an Obingos Mogos. So he's not really fighting for the country. He's fighting for the ambitions of a politician.
Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. Whether he's fighting for Obingos, and listen, let me tell you something. You cannot devoid people of interest. I have interest. Peter Randi may have interest, but the right thing is the right thing. What is right is right, what is wrong is wrong. Because his fighting doesn't make it
what we are putting forward now is Nigerians, do they have the power to change this? The answer is yes.
Yes.
Would they change it? That is where we don't have
exactly.
And we are calling on all political parties, anyone interested in free, fair election, which should pass for credible election, and believes that mandatory electronic transmission of result will lead to that. They should come out and demand that this law is changed.
Absolutely.
Simple.
I think that's where we stop it. We'll be